Hello everybody and good evening from Bangkok here in Thailand. It has been a phenomenal day and I wanted just to tell you a little bit about what's been taking place all around here today and what is about to take place as the day and night and I'm sure morning goes on. So this is the Fexco Asian Gaelic Games. I'm currently here at the opening ceremonies and as you can see there's a lot of, well, there isn't much activity going on around me now, that's why I said I'd bring it up first. But in a beautiful night sky up here on the 11th floor in the Landmark Hotel, the opening ceremonies are about to take place. Earlier on this morning we had the Asia Pacific Irish Business Forum and then that was followed by the inaugural club day which has just finished downstairs. So I was speaking at that particularly about the 4 Venn diagram that I see, where I just think that the GAA here in Asia has just done an exceptional job in creating 23 years of creating an Asian Gaelic Games. There's 1,000 people going to be here, Irish people playing Gaelic football and hurling over the next couple of hours. And they're at 45% women, 55% men, and no less than 36 countries are all descending upon here. I got here 24 hours ago and have met so many people since. To be fair to them, I have to say, to be fair, it's not just a weekend of sport or indeed of business, but 12 of the 14 heads of mission were here. I met with the Consul General of Hong Kong a while ago. Earlier on this morning I met with the Consul General of Thailand, the Embassy of in Thailand and in Singapore, and several more of them, and as well as a range of senior officials who have been over here from the Department of Foreign Affairs. Not alone that, on Wednesday night I couldn't get over for it because I had to be back in Ireland, but there was a university alumni event that also took place at the same time. So the amount of networking that is going on here this weekend, from university, from diplomacy, from a business point of view and from a sporting point of view, is just incredible. I have to say it's slightly surreal. I don't know if you can just see what's, maybe you can't there now, but there's an Irish band up there behind me singing "Will You Go Lassie Go," and over here then we have the Bangkok sky. So it's pretty surreal. I have 2 badges on right now. One is the fact that I'm a VIP here as part of the Asian County Board because I was speaking today. At the same time I have got a lovely decorative chain that was put around my neck there by the lovely Thai welcoming committee on the way in. Now, as you can see, I brought these down to show you that we spoke about a range of different areas today within the club day. For example, networking, diversity in sports, they're all here anyway, sponsorship, finance, rules, cuasaí na Gaeilge, and there was some really fantastic names. I don't want to leave anybody out, and that's why I'm not going to mention who they were, but lots and lots of household names, lots of people who have done amazing things in, whether it's the world of journalism, whether it's on the field, whether it's off the field, whether it's refereeing, whether it's setting up clubs, whether it's maintaining clubs and so on. Lots of stories here of people who have come out to Asia maybe 2 years ago, 6 months ago, as well as 18 years ago, 25 years ago and so on. So to hear the stories are just absolutely incredible. I have to say though that the connectivity in Asia, it's a different story than what we see in the rest of the world. For example, as many of you know, I'm on the board of the Irish International Business Network, which connects Ireland, London and New York, and through that I've met some phenomenal people in other various cities around the world as well. And I've also been part of the All Island Civic Dialogues, which brings together North and South stakeholders around the area of Brexit and so on. So thankfully I've been fortunate to meet quite a number of the Irish diaspora. Here is different. Asia obviously is a much bigger continent. People are here in a more disparate way, and I have to say that the business infrastructure, even the diplomatic infrastructure, so many more of them haven't had a chance to materialise and grow, because whether it is our business or our diplomatic or our whatever other resources have been employed in different parts of the world. So a lot of the networks that you see here, they haven't been given the same time to develop. So it's to such great credit to see what the GAA have done here over the past 23 years, and I'm privy to what they're planning for the year ahead, and it's so much more again. So I do have to say, if there's one key takeaway that I have from tonight, just as it's about to start, because there's more and more people starting to come in now, so my voice is going to have a little bit of competition as we go on. If there's one key takeaway that I would say tonight, is that, you know, as Irish businesses and as Irish people who are seeking to build careers, around various different parts of the world, I would say it's so important not to discount whether it is sport, whether it is arts, whether it is music, whether it is anywhere. And diversity is important. We spoke about that today in a very different context. But it is very, very important to realise that, you know, whatever you have a connection, or whatever the connection might be with somebody, that can often be enough to start a conversation. I met people 3 and 4 hours ago. Hello.
How are we doing?
Yeah, very good.
No.
You can see I met him 3 hours ago. It's really important that since you can establish a connection, we all know that that's the basis for building business trust or employment trust or whatever it might be. So just because it isn't a business network doesn't mean that it can't be hugely beneficial for you as a person, and for you as a business, or for your career, or maybe for your children's careers, as many of my Savvy Teens parents have told us over the years. So at this point, I'm going to go, because as I say, it's going to get noisy here. The Asian Gaelic Games are happening over the next 48 hours. The finals are going to be on Sunday, so I'm going to be there pitch side, and I'll be tweeting away. Of course, you can always rely on me for that. So, as I say, my key point tonight is that please be aware of what the phenomenal work of the GAA in Asia are doing as that confluence of education, of young people, of business, of employment, of the diaspora, of so much more, and also of business culture, of Irish culture, and so on and so on and so on that it goes. I know I promised to let you go, but just before you do, I'm just going to bring you over here and bring you on a tour of the 11th floor where all of the opening ceremonies are going to happen, because I think that it's important that you see all of the work that has gone into this. So I'm just going to do a quick twirl there now, and as I said before, I'm also going to show you this site of an Irish band playing. That is the Irish Rover, I think, over here in Bangkok. I'm sure that there will be an Irish dance or two had here before the night is out. So from here, live in Bangkok in Thailand, at part of the Asian Gaelic Games 2018, I'm going to say thank you so much indeed for joining me, and let's see where these connections are all going to happen in so many different ways over the weekend, where they will lead Ireland.